Good morning, everyone. It's November 12th here in Burlington, Kansas. I'm Pastor Tim from First Assembly of God. We're so glad that you're joining us this morning. We're talking about worry. The first point this week I want to ask you is, the question is, who will be your God? Freedom from worry begins with the answer to the question, who is your God? See, most sermons that talk about worry may reference that what Jesus says here in Matthew. However, most of it will begin with the verse which begins, therefore. When you see therefore, you need to stop and ask, what is it there for? Therefore. Everything Jesus says about worry is connected to and depend upon what he says in verse 24. Listen to this. No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Listen to this in the Message Bible, verses 6:24-25, and then we'll jump to 31-34. Listen to this. You cannot worship two gods at once. Love one God, you'll end up hating the other. Adoration to one feeds contempt for the other. You cannot worship God and money. Both. If you decide for God, living a life of God worship, it follows that you don't fuss about what's on the table at meal times, or whether the clothes in your closet are in fashion. There is far more to your life than the food you put in your stomach, more to your outer appearance than the clothes you hang on your body. The verse 31 says, what I'm trying to do is to get you to relax, to not be so preoccupied with getting so you can respond to God's giving. People who don't know God, the way he works, fuss over these things. But you know both God and how he works. Steep your life in God reality. I love that. God initiative. God provisions. Don't worry about missing out. You'll find all your everyday human concerns will be met. Verse 34. Give your entire attention to what God is doing right now. And don't get worked up about what may or may not happen tomorrow. God will help you deal with whatever hard things come up when the time comes. So when you begin to think about that this morning, the question is, who is your God? What is your preoccupation? What is stirring? Are you worried that you don't have enough money? We have that throughout our country. You know, even the more money you make, the more money you spend. So we're always feeling we never have enough. So let me ask you this question. Is money your God? Oh, wait a minute. Your car that you drive, maybe that's so important to you that, man, you get out there and you make it spotless, you make it clean, and oh my goodness, it's so important to you. But let me tell you, if it's your God, if it's your idol, it says there should be no idols before God. I remember a long time ago that I had a student in one of my ministries that he loved his car. In fact, on youth group night, he would spotless clean. And one night of ministry of youth group, he missed, and I stopped him the next time I seen him. I says, bro, what's going on? He says, well, I couldn't come to the youth group. I says, what's going on? Were you sick? He says, no, it was raining. I didn't want to get my car wet. And I just kind of went, what? His car literally has become his idol. Can I tell you, friends, God takes care of you. You say, well, I don't have enough to eat. But the fact is, if you really open your cabinets, it might not be the stuff that you like to eat, but there's food. And if there's not, if you live in Coffee County, there's God's storehouse that has food. Or on the first Tuesday every month, we have commodities and you can get food. And I know the government has food stamps. There's just a variety of things. So there's so much things. So we have to evaluate what we're so worried about. let me encourage you to really pray about that today. Don't have two masters. Let me pray for you. Lord, I thank you so much. I pray that you bless every single person. Encourage your heart, Lord, in your name. Amen. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow.